Okay, y'all, today we are doing some collard greens. That is right, some collard greens. So the first step, excuse me, is I'm gonna wash my smoked meat. This is some neck bones right here, smoked pork neck bones, and this is some ham hocks or ham knuckles, or what the pack says, pork hocks. Y'all, look at how much 2 pieces of meat for $4. That's ridiculous. But this is the cheapest I could find it. Anyway, so we're gonna wash this smoked meat and I'm gonna put it to boil. And I always boil it for a little while, let it get all that, you know how the scum or whatever it is comes to the top of the pot, and then we're gonna pour that water out and we're going to start a second boil on the meat. That's what I do, and that to me is another process of cleaning it, to be honest. You know, I don't want all that scum up in my food, so that's what I do now, y'all. You know, do what you like, but that's what I do. And after that, that's when I just let it boil for a little while, just to kind of tender up a little bit. And while that's boiling, I'm going to be cleaning my bunches of greens. Now, I like to get the bunches. I have 3 bunches. I like to do the bunches and not the bags. Reason being, in my opinion, the bags are easier, but when they do the processing of it, they just cut like this part off and then throw this whole thing in there, so it have the stem still on it inside the bag. So in the bag, it's chopped up with the stems, and I don't like this. Chopped up with all of that. I don't like the stems. The stem is bitter, and to me, it changes up the taste. So now that's why I do it the old-fashioned and the hard way, by going through each and every leaf and picking it off the leaf, checking it for worms or whatnot, then picking it off the leaf, washing it about 22,000 times in the sink until, you know, all the sand, grit, dirt, whatever is off of it. Then I soak it in some salt to further clean it, and then rinse that about 2 more times. Then it'll be ready. So that's why greens is a process, y'all. That's why you can't eat everybody's greens now. Cause I'm just saying, everybody don't take their time and do all of this. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna start doing. I'm gonna show y'all the next step, which is it'll probably be the meat after the meat is ready for the greens to go in. Okay, because y'all just probably don't want to see me do all the boring stuff of cleaning it. So I'll be right back. About when you cleaning greens, you have to go through each and every leaf, looking in the crevices for the worms, right? And this is what I'm talking about right here. That's a nasty little dead worm in a cocoon or something. So yeah, you have to cut that piece off, throw it away, discard of it. Yeah, it's very tedious work. Once again, that's why you can't eat everybody greens, because you don't know if they just chopping it up and throwing it up in there. I don't want worm stew. I want collard greens, nice and clean. Okay, you guys, so now that I have already cleaned and washed my greens that felt like 10 hours ago, the meat is boiling and I'm ready to start putting my greens inside the pot with the meat. So I'm gonna start layering it inside the pot. So each and every time I put greens into the pot, I'm gonna season the greens as well. Because that's how you get, because ain't no way you just going to put all the greens in the pot and you just season the top and expect everything to just get seasoned. No, it don't work that way. So the greens can be thoroughly seasoned throughout the pot. I'm putting a little bit in. Then I'm going to put some accent. Y'all know accent go in everything. Then that's some black pepper. And I'm stirring it around. So this is all I'm going to season it with at first, because I wait until the ending to see if it needs any salt, because I've already soaked the greens in salt. Even though I rinsed it off, it's still got a little bit, saltiness to it. And of course, the meat has sodium. So that's why I wait till the ending to see if it needs a little bit more salt or not. Usually it does not, but sometimes it do. So I'm seasoning it again, the next layer, with the accent and the black pepper. So I'm going to do that a few times until I'm ready to put the rest of my ingredients in.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Okay, so right here I am putting a lid on it so it can shrivel down, shrink down, condense down a little bit so I can get the rest of my ingredients in. So now it's shriveled up, because it shrinks up to nothing. That's a whole 3 bunches of greens in that part. So my next ingredients, yes, butter. A whole entire stick of butter is what I put in there. I've been doing this for years. Hey, it works. Trust me on this. The butter goes in there. And you just kind of put it down in there so it can melt all in there. And then after the butter, that's a little bit of, just a pinch of baking soda. And then you're going to add about 2 capfuls of white distilled vinegar. Not apple cider vinegar, but white distilled vinegar. Now what that is going to do, that baking soda and that vinegar going to get together, honey. And they're going to team up like the Power Rangers. And they're going to broke down them fibers in them greens and cut your cooking time in half. Trust me, y'all know greens take 4, 5, 6 hours to get tender. You do that, watch your time cut in half. Now, yeah, and I also put a little bit of oil up in there, cooking oil, grease, lard, vegetable oil, olive oil, whatever you want to put in there. I put some olive oil a day, but usually whatever grease you fry your chicken in can go in there too. So after that, this is my finished product. Okay, look at that greens, y'all. That greens was so good, I almost hurt myself. Ask my daddy and he will tell you the truth. Boop. So that's how my greens came out. It's so simple and easy. It's really not hard at all, y'all. Look at it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Remember to stay blessed, drink plenty of water, and mind your business. See y'all next time. Bye.